Hey, what's up guys? This is Poker Express, and we are back with another episode of Poker Hands. Before getting into it, I would like to ask you guys to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our videos, as your support is allowing us to continue posting videos on a daily basis.
She's come out ahead all 3 times, but she's needed a little help from the cards to do it. Stu's gonna fold a bad queen here from the button. Now we're over to Joe. Joe has had a bit of a swingy time at this final table, but right now definitely on the uptick as he's the dominating chip leader. Interesting, the hand that Soo Kim just folded is a hand that Joe just limped in with, and Jed is going to check his big blind option with the worst hand in poker, 7-deuce.
And the flop is 4-deuce-10. So both Joe and Jed have connected. Joe with middle pair, Jed with bottom pair. And it's going to go check-check here.
So on to the turn we go.
The turn is the 7, and now Jed has turned the worst starting hand in poker into 2 pair here. And Joe decides that now he wants to bet his middle pair.
We've seen Joe check through the flop a lot at this final table, only to fire on the turn. That's been a good recipe for him so far, but this time he's running into a bit of a buzzsaw.
And Jed decides he's just going to slow play his 2 pair.
The river is the 8 of hearts, no improvement for anybody. Jed's got the best of it.
And I think now, because of this run out, Jed's probably just going to call the bet here. There's no real value in raising. And I think Joe knew when he bet the river and Jed called so quickly that a pair of 4s is probably not going to win the pot.
So not a big pot, comparatively speaking, to the action we've seen in the last few hands here. 450,000 in that pot.
Quentin goes ahead and limps in with Queen 8 offsuit, and Stu checks with 7-deuce. And the flop is 7 tray rainbow. So Stu has paired his 7. But as we can see, whether or not Quentin connects with the board, he's always going to put you to the test.
And that's what makes Quentin such a tough opponent to play. The turn is the 6 of clubs, so no improvement for Quentin. Stewart still has the best with the worst starting hand in poker. Ironic. Quentin once again bets 125,000.
Stu's just going to call here, it looks like.
The river is the 3 of diamonds pairing the board. Both players check. Quentin is going to table his bluff, and Stu is going to table 7-deuce to show the boat. And you can see, or hear, I should say, the enthusiastic group on the rail rooting for Stu here.
On at Jack 6, he's going to fold over to Rex. Rex looks down at the old 7-deuce. Not the hand you want to wake up with for the first hand of the evening, Robbie.
Well, you know, sometimes when we're playing cash games, we put a little bonus. If you win a hand with 7-deuce or bluff somebody out, you get a like $500 bonus. But I don't think they're playing that at this table. I think Rex might think they are.
Yeah, Rex is reaching for chips. He's going to raise to 260,000. Now action over to Rich. Rich is going to fold, as does Danny. Over to Vic now. He gets out of the way. Now to the 9 seat. It's Garrett. He's got a real hand. He's got ace-jack.
But does he have a real name?
Now, we talked about this last week. His name is Don Patrick. He goes by Garrett. He's a man of mystery. He told me he was 69 years old. It's saying that right here in his player profile. So Garrett makes the call. We go to the flop now. We'll see if the 7-deuce can come home. 9-5 tray. It's a rainbow. Garrett's going to check over to Rex, and Rex has got to continue this farce of a hand, I guess, with a bet of 305,000.
I think he has to, James. I don't think he has a choice.
And Garrett's going to make the call here. A pot of almost 1.4 million. 5 of diamonds now comes on the turn. Garrett's going to check.
Let's see if Rex continues the ruse.
But it looks like he's going to check, so we go to the river now. It's the queen of diamonds. Action on Garrett. Now Garrett's reaching for chips, and this is going to end the hand real quickly. He bets 400,000.
Well, it feels like Garrett might be bluffing there, but I don't think Rex can do anything about it. He only has 7 high.
He's going to raise to $1.1 million. This is unbelievable.
This is a major bluff that Rex is running.
Can Garrett actually make this hero call? I don't think it's possible.
Well, with the 3 diamonds on the board, it kind of feels like maybe that Rex might have backed into a flush. Even though he does have the ace of diamonds, if he does make this call, that would be the reason why I'd make it, because I've got 1 diamond eliminated.
Garrett's not going to make this call. Rex is going to win the hand. It's going to be a pot of almost 2.9 million chips. There comes the fold. And wow. Is he going to show it? Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen.
He's got to get 1 more dig in.
Absolutely. You have to show the 7-deuce. It's the only way you can get your $500 voucher from the other guys.
If you enjoy our videos and would like to see more, make sure to check out the links in the description. And also, make sure to comment below what you would like to see next, and we will work on your ideas as soon as possible.
These guys get heads up.
Well,
mom versus son.
You'd have to let your mama win.
Yeah,
Come on.
you can't 3-bet your mom. I should make a bumper sticker that says you can't 3-bet your mom. Action is on Sean Roberts. He's going to fold over to Vincent Fiorenza. And he's going to raise to $110,000 with.
Wait a minute. Are they playing with the deuce 7 rule? You know, a lot of times.
If you win with the 7-deuce, everybody pays $50.
Right.
Yeah. I like the way Vinny plays. He did this in Florida, and he took the event down. The year before that, he got 16th place at that same event. He's not afraid of anybody or any situation. Jimmy makes the call, though, with Queen Jack. 7-deuce. I love seeing. You don't see that up in graphics very often.
Oh, but look at this. He catches a piece of it. He's got the best hand right now.
Ace-6 rainbow. Vinny slows down.
Check.
Catches a piece of that, and he slows down.
I think him being out of position was the key part of that check.
4 clubs comes on the turn. Let's see if he can.
He said checks are at the bank.
Right.
And he says fire in the hole.
He's going to bet 65,000. He is in the lead in the hand. We got to point that out too. He does have a pair of deuces.
And a very, very loose call if he makes it here from Jim. He's counting out the chips to call. I don't know. Wait a minute. That's not a call. He's counting out a raise. I think he thinks Vincent's weak. Wow.
Vinny makes the call.
Wow. Boy.
Vinny makes the call.
He bowed up his back and said, I don't believe you, Jim.
Wow. River card, 4 of diamonds. Vincent checks.
If Vincent didn't believe him on 4th Street, that's about the best card you can hope for, besides a deuce or a 7, of course.
Jim's thinking about betting, but he doesn't want to lose any more chips.
Check.
I think it was time to surrender, and he did.
And I think Jim's thinking, how do you call me on the turn?
Yeah, Jim looks a
Jim's not happy.
little disgusted with that.
Yeah.
And a very well played hand from Vincent Fiorenza.
And these young guns out here, you know, these 20-year-olds
Amazing.
that are just tearing it up. It's unbelievable. As you see, Greg makes the call there, 25,000. Neil is just going to check that option there with the old the 7-deuce. Do we got the prop going? A 4 and 2 deuces.
Yeah, well, Greg was clearly trapping, just limping in the small blind, hoping Neil would raise. But this is a case where the trapper is going to get trapped.
However, though, one more club hits the board. That'll be
That's
an
true.
ace-high flush for Greg, and now he's reaching for chips. And
Look
Neil
at
loves
this.
this big
What do you
blind
think?
special.
So what do you think Neil should do here? Do you think he should put the hammer down or just lure his opponent in?
I think put the hammer down, and that's what
Yeah.
he's doing here.
Yeah, I think even bigger because you think your opponent might have a king. It's probably going to pay a lot more.
All right, let's go to that river card. Will it be a club? No, it's the ace of diamonds. So Greg pairs his ace. He's going to check over to Neil. Neil's got to bet something here. So what do you like to see for the bet here on the end?
Well, he's in the enviable position of knowing now that he has the best hand. $470,000 pot. I think I would overbet to represent like I have a missed flush and try and get paid off. So I like maybe $600,000.
And Greg hit one of the cards he was looking for. He wanted a club, but he paired his ace.
I think he'll get paid off whatever he bets. So he bets 3/4 pot, a quick payoff, and there it is.
And look at that. And Greg just kind of shakes his head and says, yep, I don't know what you got. You were in the big blind. And maybe, maybe, I should have raised pre-flop there, and we wouldn't be having this problem right now.
Greed guy.